Hey guys. I know Kanishta's been pitting some questions on her Facebook page, and I've been meaning to answer them, but I haven't been feeling too well recently. So I figured instead of just going in and typing a big old long paragraph on her page, I'd make a video and just post it there for you guys to see. So if you guys give me a few minutes, I gotta find her questions again. Um, but they were really good questions, so I figured I'd go ahead and answer them. Blah, blah. Okay. One question she has is, what do you, as an otherkin, feel you're here for? Why do you believe you're in a human body? Do you have a reason for being here? To help someone or learn a lesson? Or do you feel you're here by mistake? Um, Now, that's a very good question, actually. As an otherkin, I feel that I'm here more. It's kind of difficult to explain. I feel more like I'm supposed to be here as like a den mother type figure. Um, I can lead a pack if I want to. I actually do have like my own little pack, um, where I'm alpha and I have an alpha male. Um, so as far as why I'm here or why I feel I'm here, um, I'd have to say it's more of a guidance kind of thing where I take care of pups and help those who are just learning how to fully come into their selves. Um, I believe I'm stuck in a human body because really it's kind of hard to teach newly awakened if you're not the same form, I guess you could say. I do have a lesson to learn. I know what that is because I think it's the only lesson left. I mean, there's always lessons to learn, but it's like the main lesson left that I have to learn. Um, and it's still something that's extremely difficult for me. One, because it's hard for me to understand and kind of grasp the concept because my mind is fully kin. I'm in a human body, but unfortunately, I think more on a kin level than I do a human level. Um, so the lesson I have to learn is compassion or love. I have to um, learn exactly how to express it, um, learn how to recognize it, all of that fun stuff. Because in my past lives, I've always died before I found love, or I guess you could say as I was starting to learn it. So it's a lesson that I have to learn if I can live long enough this time. I'm not here by mistake. I was here for a long time. I actually have a few memories of when quite a few prominent people were born. So I'm not here by mistake. I'm here to help as many as I can learn and understand what it is to be kin. And I'm sorry for the background noise. They're practicing for some stupid little air show this weekend. Like, I guess it's the Blue Angels air show or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so there's that question. Where'd you get the other one? Next question. She has one about, as an otherkin, do you have any preferences over being in a relationship with another non-human identifying person or with a human identifying person? Why or why not? Um, Honestly, I've tried to be attracted to humans. There's nothing wrong with humans. It's just I have no attraction for them. Like, they seem, I guess you could say they're too dull for me or something like that. Like, they don't have the thrill that I need, or they're not as restless as I can get sometimes. So I can't be with a strictly human. Now, if they're like a hybrid where they're human but they identify as something else as well, but they're mainly human, then maybe. But as far as strictly human identifying people, I can be friends with them, but if I spend too much time around them, I tend to want to eat them. I have some really good friends that are human, though. I have some really good friends that are also unawakened kin. Um, Everybody has to awaken in their own time, so that's a different story. Um, For those of you who are sexually active, do you find it to be more pleasurable with someone who is kin? If you're being like a succubi or a strong empath like myself that feeds off sexual energy, do you find that other kin are more satisfying? Yes, actually. I am a strong empath, but I try to block it out recently because not only do I take in emotion and energy like that, but I can also give it off with someone I'm extremely close with. So I have to be kind of careful with how I do that. That's actually how I keep my energy levels up, is I feed off not only sexual energy but just regular energy as it is. So I think that's that question. Oh, on Canny's page, she has something about how she's a normal person, but it's kind of difficult for her to be like that. And I completely agree. Being an otherkin, especially when you're so in tune with your otherkinness, it gets extremely difficult for you to live in a mundane world or a human world. There's certain human activities that, one, you either don't understand, or two, they just have no interest for you. Like for me, and I'll go more detail in this when I actually answer her interview questions. But for me, I actually can't work a mundane job. I actually did try it, so I worked at a place for about a year. I actually managed to come in as a regular employee, worked there for about 6-7 months, and then got promoted to a manager position. I hated it. I'm not a very big phone person. So when I came in as an entry level, I was on the phones all the time because it was a call center. And I didn't like it. I don't like talking on the phone. I don't know why. It's just something about phones that I don't like. I can sit there and text you all day, but when it comes to actually talking to you over the phone, there's something odd about it. It seems kind of off to me. So when I became a manager, I thought, oh, hey, it's more people interactive. Unfortunately, it made it worse. One, because there were very few people like me in my workplace. There were times when it got a little too stressful for me, and I would have a mental shift halfway through my work day, and I worked anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day. No, it's not a great big old long shift, but it played a factor into it. Not only that, but for the longest time I was alone in my own apartment. I didn't have really anyone to connect with. And then I had a couple kin that I'd known for a while come down, and I let them stay in my apartment with me. Well, that didn't help because they had their own drama, and of course, me being who I am, I tried to help with the drama and try to, I guess you could say, ease it, but it didn't work. It just made it worse for everybody. So I had a couple mental breakdowns, and so I guess you could say it kind of ruined it. So I've been living here in El Paso for about 6 months now. I haven't had any issues. Of course, there was some drama a couple months ago, but that's pretty much done now. Mainly because I removed the issue. But I figured instead of like putting a long rant on Kenny's Facebook page, I'd make a video about it. So if you have any questions for me, you can, of course, ask the questions under this video because I'm going to put it on YouTube. You can also subscribe to me on YouTube, or you can find me on Facebook. So have fun with that.